What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? This is the DW World Equity Time. Well, from now onwards, every Monday morning at 9 a.m. sharp Singapore time, or maybe Hong Kong time, China time, Malaysia time, we're going to share with you one very important and potential market instrument that is likely to rise for this coming 1 or 2 weeks. And this instrument could come from, well, perhaps a FX market, commodities, stock, ETF, or just anything from around the world. So just log in and watch us every Monday morning 9 a.m. and we want you to like us, follow us, and of course, don't forget to share this good video out. And we call this the OTOP series. Well, OTOP stands for one target, one purpose, and the reason we call it 1910 is because 1910 stands for Monday 9 a.m. and 10 minutes is all you need to spend the time with us. So don't forget, every Monday, OTOP is right here waiting for you. I'll be back. Watch us. What is going to happen to the stock prices, to the gold prices, crude oil prices, and the rest of the instrument? And here we are, the OTOP 24 for the week 18 January year 2021 is going to reveal to you and share with you our view. This is the DW World Equity Time. Stay back with us for the next 10 minutes and we shall give you more info. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the OTOP 24. And if you look at the CNBC news on last Friday, all right, we have seen the US stock prices coming down, okay, including the Dow Jones, S&P, Nasdaq. And if you look at the gold prices, it is coming down as well, coming back to 18.27 US dollars per ounce. And of course, silver prices also slid down to 24.83. And gold prices coming down. What happened to WTI? WTI oil prices also slid and closed at $52. All right, so what is going to happen this week? And why are all the market coming down? Okay, and look at this news. On last Thursday, and that's the date of 14 January, all right, the President-elect Biden announced and revealed his stimulus plan that he would love to roll out after he takes over the White House. A total of 1.9 trillion US dollars of stimulus to be rolled out and supposed to help all the ailing economy, the unemployed, and to fight the pandemic crisis in US economy. But then there are some fund managers and there are some market analysts that foresee this as creating a bubble asset that could be burst soon. And look at this news. All right. If you look at this, I think more and more analysts are worried that the extra hot monies this year, 2021, going to the market may actually cause the stock market to fall. All right. And this week alone, on the 18th January year 2021, we also foresee there could be more disruption and there could be some, well, unplanned, unexpected, I would say, movement in the US that could cause some disruption to the market before Biden comes into the White House. And take a look at these US dollars. Everything moves is because of the US dollar as a catalyst. If you look at the US dollar index on last Friday, could you see a surge here that is going up, all right? And the momentum is also moving to positive. This is a very important signal, and we want all of you to take note. When dollar is up, immediately we could be seeing that the Dow Jones will be going down, all right, as a counterbalance. And most importantly, when dollar strengthened suddenly over last week, especially on Friday itself, we were last minute surge. Gold prices drop and crude oil prices drop. Let's take a look at the gold prices. And it is here. And here we go. All right, if you look at these gold prices, are you not convinced that this week most probably gold prices will be heading down? All right, and this is a day chart. And next, let's take a look at WTI. which is the US crude oil. And looking at this engulf pattern, all right, I would think this week it is not an ideal time to go in to buy commodities or even try to long at the bottom. And one more market that we want to share with all of you, and that is the Dow Jones. And look at all these US instruments, right? So the resurgence of US dollar this week, as well as the worsening situation of the pandemic crisis we call the coronavirus, is actually putting a lid on all the instruments. Looking at this Dow Jones, and we truly believe that the potential of market going to the downside is much higher than following up. So this week, very importantly, when everything else fall apart, what will be the only one market that will go up? And if you think it's Bitcoin, no, the answer is not going to be Bitcoin. And in fact, I would think every one of you should take a profit and should move out of the crypto asset temporarily for this week, 18th of January year 2021, because I would think Bitcoin is also likely to fall this week as dollar strengthen. Take a look at the Bitcoin price. All right, if you look at this, there's no reason for you to go in to buy Bitcoin asset. Even if you want to, I think you should be patient to wait for the bottom that is going to take a while more. So now come back to the question. Come on, tell me, what is the one market most likely that's going to go up? And this is exactly what OTOP 24 is going to share with you now. Are you ready? Do that. Okay, I want all of you to take a look at this very special inverse ETF index, all right? And it is. Let me get it out for you. And that's why we are all here. And where is it? Here we go. S Dow. The symbol is SDOW. Okay, it's an inverse ETF index opposite to Dow Jones. Do da. Okay, let me explain quickly what is this ProShares Ultra Pro short Dow Jones. If you buy this ETF, that means you are actually shorting Dow Jones, all right, with a 3 times leverage. And this ETF can be found in NYSE, as you can see on the screen here, all right. So this week, as I mentioned earlier, if the dollar continues to pull up higher as we expected, and the Dow Jones falls, what is going to happen is gold price will fall, WTI will fall, Bitcoin will fall, everything else will start to weaken, except, okay, the inverse index will be a good bet for this week. And let's assume even if the Dow Jones doesn't come down a lot or it doesn't fall, but buying this inverse index will have very little risk, all right, that you have a so small risk at the bottom and in exchange of a 3 times profit on the top side if the market starts to surge. But of course, not forgetting, if S-Dow index starts to surge, that means the Dow Jones is falling. All right, let's take a look at this. This is a day chart, as you can see here, based on last Friday close. It is 12.42. 12.42. This is a very interesting chart. If you look at it, it is very near the bottom here after the market has been falling down for many months. And the reason why this index has been coming down, there's only one reason, which is the Dow Jones has been kept going up. So now when Dow Jones is going to reverse down, this S-Dow index is going to go up. It's that simple. All right, so from the bottom, we are looking at it, we are now near to the bottom, and most importantly, the momentum is now very near to the zero and possibly going to turn positive. All right, and let us take another closer look at a 4-hour time scale, and let's see if we can find any signal of moving up. And this is exactly what is shown on the screen. I don't have to convince you, but you take some time to do the homework and due diligence and see whether it's worthwhile to go into the S-Dow, all right, for the week 18th January year 2021. And this is exactly what OTOP 24 is going to cover, and now telling you what is one of the biggest opportunity for this week right here at the doorstep of yours. Okay, coming back to the day chart, if the Dow Jones falls this week and this S-Dow index turns up, Okay, potentially we could be seeing anywhere. Okay, this week itself market will go up to 14 or 15, and if the Dow Jones continues to come down for the next 1 or 2 weeks, there is a huge opportunity that Dow index could be moving up above 20. And this is why, if you're on the right trend, you may find it is good to hold this index for at least 1 week or 2 weeks, or maybe even 3 weeks. Well, 2 weeks, I think that's a good one. But what happened if the market of Dow doesn't go up? All right, going in at 12.4, 12.5, I think the cut loss point could be easily near the 12, and your potential risk is so small in exchange for the potential profit on the top side. Trading is all about probability and the power, all right, the power and the capability to forecast what is coming in the future, take a position, lock up your risk, and go all the way for your potential profit. So this is exactly what we've been doing I have been doing for the last 30 years, and this is what exactly the DW World Equity Time is sharing on you guys on every Monday morning, 9 a.m. Singapore time. So this is the OTOP 24 for this week, 18 January. All right, share this video out to the people that you think you want them to learn and know about this precious information. Until next week, we shall come back and have more information sharing with all of you. Stay tuned.